عن أمير المؤمنين أبي حفص عمر بن الخطاب رضي الله عنه قال سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول إنما العمل بالنيات وإنما لكل امرئ ما نوى.
Acquiring knowledge and abandoning hastiness.
Okay. This one here says, sticking to tranquility in acquiring knowledge and abandoning hastiness. I just said, don't waste time, go quickly learn. Now he's saying, no, relax, go slowly. What's the difference between the previous one and this one?
Rush to start, but once you've started...
That's very good. Rush to start. But when you actually start, then don't rush in the actual methodology of seeking knowledge. Don't skip books, don't skip things, do everything in the systematic order of tadarruj, which we talked about previously. No.
Indeed, the attainment of knowledge does not happen in one go, for the heart is too weak for that. Verily, knowledge has some heaviness with it, just like the heaviness of a rock in the hand of the one who carries it. Allah the Most High said, إِنَّا سَنُلْقِي عَلَيْكَ قَوْلًا ثَقِيلًا. Verily, we shall send down to you a heavy word. Al-Muzammil 5, i.e. the Qur'an, and if this is a description of the Qur'an, whilst at the same time it has been made easy. Just like Allah said, وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا.
The Y is meant to be Arabic, it's meant to say Azza wa Jal. No.
وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُدَّكِرٍ. And we have certainly made the Qur'an easy for remembrance. So what do you think about the rest of the fields of knowledge? Due to this, the Qur'an was revealed whilst being mindful of this affair in parts and stages in accordance with the occurrences and great events. He, the Most High, said, وَقَالَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا لَوْلَا نُزِّلَ عَلَيْهِ الْقُرْآنُ جُمْلَةً وَاحِدَةً كَذَلِكَ لِنُثَبِّتَ بِهِ فُؤَادَكَ وَرَتَّلْنَاهُ تَرْتِيلًا. And those who disbelieve say, why is the Qur'an not revealed to him all at once? Thus it is sent down in part. The we may strengthen thereby your heart. And we have revealed it to you gradually in stages. Al-Furqan 32. This verse is a proof in holding on to tranquility, in seeking knowledge, prioritizing within it, and leaving off hastiness. Just has been mentioned by Al-Khatib al-Baghdadi in Al-Faqih wal-Mutafaqih and Al-Raqib al-Asfahani in the introduction of Jami' al-Tafsir.
Al-Raqib al-Asfahani. Now, so we hasten in starting, but then we do everything properly. Say driving in a car, right? You need to come to this dars. Don't waste it. Don't leave late from the house, because you're going to get late. Leave on time. But once you start driving, stay within the limits. Don't go over the limits, otherwise you're going to get fine or points and so on. So similarly here, and then the Shaykh gives an example. He says, look, knowledge, you can't take it only in one go. It is something which is difficult, right? So you need to do it slowly, and make sure you do it properly. Do it with ihsan. Allah says regarding the Qur'an, إِنَّا سَنُلْقِي عَلَيْكَ قَوْلًا ثَقِيلًا. That we will reveal a heavy word. The Qur'an is heavy. And Allah says the Qur'an, in another ayah, Allah says the Qur'an is easy. وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ. So that's the Qur'an which is meant to be easy, but still a bit heavy. It requires, a person to take his time with it and so on. What about the other sciences? And even the Qur'an, how long, the Shaykh mentioned the ayah, how long did it take to be revealed? 23 years. It wasn't revealed in one go. There's many benefits to that, but one of them is to show that you do everything slowly. You learn a bit, you understand it, you apply it, you act upon it, and then you move on to the next part. And that's how the ulama became ulama. Imam al-Zuhri rahimahullah, he said that we became scholars bil hadithi or hadithain, by one hadith or two, meaning just by memorizing one hadith a day or two hadith a day. Or bil mas'alati or mas'alatain, or by learning one issue or two issues a day. Right? You know Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu, how many hadith did he memorize? They say 5,364, something like that. When did he, boys, pay attention. When did he accept Islam? 7th year after Hijrah. When the Prophet passed away? 11th year. So how long was he with the Prophet? 4 years. Round up, yeah? 4 years. They say 3 years and number of months, but that's round up to 4. How many days in 4 years? 1468, exactly, mashallah. Huh?
1460.
1460, okay. If that is the case, he is with the Prophet ﷺ for 1460 days. And he narrated 5364. How many hadith did he have to memorize during those 4 years, every day?
Approximately like 5 maybe hadith.
5?
No, 4, 3 or 4.
3 or 4. Yeah? 3 or 4 hadith a day. Now do you think that's difficult? Especially for someone like Abu Hurairah, the Prophet made dua for his memory. Learning 3 or 4 hadith a day, is that difficult? It's not difficult. But he was consistent with it. So if he did it every single day, at night he would spend a portion of the night just revising hadith. And you got to that number. Never mind, there's so many answers. There's about 8, 9 different answers you can give. Some people ask that question. How did Abu Hurairah narrate more hadith than Abu Bakr and Umar? And they accepted Islam earlier than him. Radiallahu anhum. Right? There's many answers. From them is this. And from them is the fact that Abu Hurairah lived a lot longer than him later. So it's not conditioned to memorize the hadith directly from the Prophet. You could have memorized the hadith later from others. Passed away approximately 59 after Hijrah. Yeah? So there's a number of answers that you can give. But the point that I wanted to point out here is, even in 4 years, it's very, very plausible, very, very possible. Imagine every single day you memorize 2 hadith. In a year, how many hadith you memorizing? 700 hadith. Right? You memorize Bulugh al-Maram 2 years. Just by learning 2 hadith a day. 2 hadith a day is not a lot. Right? Literally, maybe in the beginning you're not used to memorizing, it'll take a bit of time, but literally it'll take you 20 minutes to memorize 2 hadith a day. If that. Okay? Now.